and businesswoman, and was also a philanthropist who founded her Imagination Library to promote children's literacy. Her charm and humor made her a beloved figure across generations. PennDOT District 11 announced pavement marking installation work on Freedom Crider Road in New Sewickley Township will occur today, weather permitting. From 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., single-lane alternating traffic restrictions will occur on Freedom Crider Road between Route 989 and Park Quarry Road as work will be conducted by crews from PLP Company. Pennsylvania Attorney General Dave Sunday recently announced the filing of a lawsuit against Snap Incorporated, the owner-operators of Snapchat, regarding the failures of the social media giant to warn users of platform addictiveness and protect children from compulsive use. A complaint for declaratory and injunctive relief was filed this week in Philadelphia County Court. This complaint alleges that Snapchat lies about how often adult-themed material such as drug use, sexual content, and nudity and suicidal ideation appears on its platform to achieve an app rating in app stores that is age 13 plus. A case of measles has now been confirmed in Butler County amid an outbreak of measles that killed 2 people from Lancaster County. The person who has this case was seen at the Buffalo Township Urgent Care Center before testing confirmed the measles diagnosis yesterday. According to officials, this is the first laboratory-confirmed case of measles in Butler County. The patient is from western Pennsylvania, and that person is isolating at home. And Francis Maxon, a biology professor at the Community College of Allegheny County, has now achieved the Guinness World Record for the longest career for a male science instructor. Maxon had served 59 years and 245 days at CCAC's main campus in the Steel City at the time of the official Guinness World Records designation in May. Maxon was recently surprised by college faculty and administrators with the news of this designation during CCAC's All-College Day Fall Semester Launch Program. He has been employed as a biology instructor at the college since September of 1966, which is when it opened, and he is still a full-time faculty member who is entering his 233rd semester of teaching this fall.
Weather on the Nines is brought to you by Homer 9 & Sons Heating and Cooling. Quality home comfort since 1943. Call 1-800-8349 or visit homer9.com.
Here's the Beaver County forecast.
Look for areas of patchy fog this morning. Otherwise, it'll be partly sunny today with highs of 82 and overnight lows dropping to 63. And tomorrow, we are going to see some sunshine along with a chance of scattered showers and possible thunderstorms. Expect highs near 81 and lows around 60. I'm Lisa Marie with your Beaver County weather.
It's summertime and the living is easy until your air conditioner suddenly quits. Now it's hot, the air feels heavy, and nobody's comfortable. You might even hear,
"I can't live another day like this."
This is Eric 9 with Homer 9 & Sons. And when your AC goes down, this is the time to call us. Because you don't want to wait, you want it fixed fast and fixed right the first time. At Homer 9 & Sons, we deliver professional, dependable service to get your home cool and comfortable again without the stress. And right now, for a limited time, get your AC tune-up for just $79. If it's time for a new system, we offer trusted brands like Lennox, plus financing options designed to fit your budget, so you can get back to enjoying summer the way it's supposed to be. Homer 9 & Sons, quality home comfort since 1943.
On this Wednesday, August the 26th of 2026 at 10 minutes after 8, we've got a temperature of 63 degrees with fair skies out there currently in Beaver County. And that's a look at the news for now. I'm Noah Haswell on 99.3 FM, AM 1230 WBVP, 95.7 FM, and 1460 AM WMBA. Also streaming live around the world at beavercountyradio.com.
Thank you, Noah. It is time now to talk about one of my favorite events in the Beaver County, Jambridge, coming back September 19th. We're joined in studio by Kim Fabrizio and Jaden Gulish from Merchant Coffee. Thank you for the Merchant Coffee. What flavor am I drinking right now?
That's our house roast.
Oh, it's delicious.
Yeah,
delicious.
It's pretty much the best anywhere.
Well, Merchant Coffee is one of the places that organizes events. I guess we can say annual. It's been gone for a couple years because of the streetscape in Jambridge, but it's coming back. And it's looking better
Coming
than
back
ever.
strong. Yes, we are what we like to call ourselves the founding sponsors and organizers. That would be, it's Merchant Coffee, Fermata Brewing, Bridgetown Tap House, and 1201 Ventures. And then we brought Jaden on this year as our design specialist, and she's helping volunteer do some other stuff for us. And she created our logo this year, and so anything that you'll see out, like with yard signs or anything like that, it's this lovely woman's hand in that.
All right, that's a great question, Jaden. So you're given this task. You have to come up with a logo for an event like Jambridge, a music festival, community-minded events. Well, where do you start? Where do you come up with the inspiration?
I was actually given a pretty detailed document about what the committee was looking for initially when I started the design, and then I took my inspiration from like Jambridge itself. Excuse me. So the initial logo that I created has a bridge in the background, of course. Everything in Jambridge has a bridge.
To be there.
Yes.
And then the colors that I chose are like a callback to the steel mills, like in Jambridge from the very beginning. So it's blue, orange, and cream. And then the actual logo for the Jambridge 2026 includes all of the core pillars of Jambridge, which is music, art, and drinks and beer, all kinds of cool stuff.
What I'm seeing in the logo, it looks like somebody's playing a guitar, another hand's holding a beer, another hand's holding an art brush, paintbrush. So that kind of
sums up the day.
Yeah.
Jane's amazing. She used to work for us at Merchant Coffee, and then after she started going to school for design, and we invited her to do our menu boards and do some different stuff for us. And when we were as the committee was sitting there getting everything planned for this year, we're like, well, we got to get to the drawing board with a design artist. Who are we gonna use? And she was on everybody's mind. Like, she is such a communally focused, communally based artist. She is so passionate about Jambridge and its history. And honestly, it was a no-brainer.
That is an underrated art. You mentioned menu boards. When I walk into a restaurant, I can remember some of the work you did at Merchant Coffee.
Yeah, we don't have them up right now because we changed our menu after we got the boards done.
Well, you see a beautifully written menu and this fancy, all color ink or whatever like that.
They were pretty.
It makes it more enticing. Like, I think I will try that triple cappuccino I wouldn't normally try, but it just looks good. Well, where do you go to school? Or where do you do your school?
I graduated from Liberty University last year.
Awesome. Well, it kind of encapsulates what Jambridge is you call it a community music and arts festival. So it's not just great music, although it's really great music this year. And let's talk about the lineup.
If anybody wants to check out the band lineup, you could go to jambridge.org. You can find out all the information on there. But yeah, it is for the community, by the community. Honestly, this festival would not happen without everybody who contributes. That's our sponsors, our volunteers, everybody who shows up that day. And honestly, I don't know, I think we talked about this because we had it in 22 and we had it in 23. And when I was here, those years talking about it, we discussed how it started as just this idea that formed 10 years ago, because the Bridgetown Tap House used to do music. I don't know if you remember that, but they used to do live music a while back. Yeah. And they would always talk about doing a festival in the parking lot or music in the parking lot across the street when it was just like a beat up rubble pile of before it was all beautiful. And then Fermata, Merchant Coffee opened up and we were doing some live music out there. And then Fermata opened up and they've been doing live music. And it was a natural progression that we all kind of co-created and birthed Jambridge out of our love for serving the community, revitalizing, growing the community, and music and food and bringing people together.
By the way, can we talk about what a great name that is for a festival? It's an Jambridge, to call it Jambridge. One of the Fermata Brewing guys came up with that.
No, actually, Chris Villala came up with it. He's Rick's partner at the Tap House. We were all sitting, I remember we were all sitting at the back table and we're just throwing things out there. And it just came out of his mouth and everybody stopped. and pointed. That's it right there.
Jambridge, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's September 19th, and describe the scene. When people walk up, they start walking down the street. What's the first thing they're going to notice?
Okay, so we have the whole 900 block of Merchant Street like barricaded, blocked off. The first thing you're going to notice is a ton of vendor tents. We have a bunch of artist vendors. There's going to be food trucks. So it's going to be from, in previous years, it was 10 to 10. It is now 12 to 10. And you'll see two big giant stages in the main parking lot of the 900 block. And as soon as you get there, as soon as you walk into the block, you're going to feel the energy, the excitement. There's just so much, I feel like there's a lot of love and appreciation energy there. And the music kicks off right at 12 and it never stops. That's why we have two stages. So we have one band setting up while one band's finishing, and the music just keeps rolling. Like, it's not like you'll have to go wander around and come back for some music. It's just always going. You'll
have beer lines. I assume there'll be.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay. We have breweries there. We have local breweries. This year we're doing Wolf Armada's there. Right on scene.
It's their home.
No brainer, home base. Alter Genius is also going to be joining us. They recently switched ownership, so they're going to be joining us and also bringing their cider brand with them.
The first female black brewery owner
Absolutely.
in the state of Pennsylvania.
Absolutely.
Genius. Yeah.
It's awesome. So Dalen's going to be joining us. We also have Abjuration Brewing from McKees Rocks.
I've been hearing good things about them.
Mm-hmm. And then this year, just kind of because of the trend with how people have been drinking, we're fortunate enough to have two distillery kind of people there. So we have stateside, Surfside. Okay. And a lot of people know that they have like this new thing out called Super Lights. People can't keep them in stock anywhere. It's like a Gatorade vodka drink mix.
I've not heard.
Yeah, and they're crazy. So they're gonna be pouring, and we also have Big Springs. They're gonna be there too.
Yeah, they used to be in Swickley, I remember. They used to be.
Springs. They did have a place there. Yeah, they sure did. And the other thing too that I like to make people aware of, if you're listening and you're going to be attending the festival and you are going to be there hanging out with us, drinking for the day, what we do. We have cups, reusable souvenir cups that when you come to the festival, you have to get a wristband. They're $5. And then all of your alcohol gets poured into that one cup all day. It helps, cut down on waste, and you get to take a cool cup home.
Souvenir.
Does
it have your logo on it?
It sure does.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a Jambridge. Yeah.
What do we got food-wise for Jambridge?
So, okay, this year for food, we have Black Dog Pizza right there.
Yum.
They're going to be doing takeout. They're going to be shut down to for dine-in, and they're just going to be pumping out takeout. We have Soka Barbecue. Soka.
Yeah.
They're up on 24th Street. Fantastic barbecue. We also have another one, Valet Comer. They're all very, very local. They're also in Ambridge. Haven't quite checked them out yet.
Am I able to walk down to Police Station Pizza, get pizza?
Police Station Pizza is going to be open. Absolutely. Bridgetown Tap House is going to be open. Yeah. So there's going to be, we have a fun one, a Twisted Lemonade truck, which is non-alcoholic, but that's definitely something there for families. Another fun thing that we're doing this year that we kind of just got into the works. So Do It Best is one of our sponsors, and they come and they set up a little tent, and they do popcorn and different things like that. They're going to set up a kids zone with games.
Oh, way cool.
Yeah, super excited about that, because that's always something that's important to me with 3 kids, especially if you're spending the day out with them. There's got to be something there for them to do. I'm sure, but it'll be fun. It's going to be a great day. There's going to be a lot of really cool artists there to shop. So I'm excited.
I'm so excited.
Jambridge, September 19th. We got to mention some of the bands. One of them, Mean Blue Planets. They're kind of Aliquippa area. I just saw them at Pittsburgh Veg Fest, and they're just fun, funky, kind of make you feel the good vibes or whatever. You have a band called Terrapin Station. Or
Terpene Station.
They play Grateful Dead music? All right.
Yeah.
How'd I know that? Neon Bridges, Paging Dr. Moon.
I love Paging Dr. Moon.
Here's a band everyone's buzzing about, Rust Valley Revival, Beaver County band. You got them from 6 to 7.
Prime time.
What do you like about Rust Valley Revival?
They're groovy, man, and they are appealing to to everybody. Like they're just so easy and fun to listen to. You can dance to them, just groove.
The keyboard player, Rich Mannion, he's a friend of ours.
Oh,
friend
cool.
Of ours, great. He does the best Michael McDonald impersonation in the world.
Oh, that's awesome.
I swear, it's him. Terry Lee, great guitar player. So that's cool. Then you got the Low Kings, another one of Terry's bands. They're kind of like Irish
punk, rock,
right?
Punk. Right. They bring a lot of energy.
All right. And ending the show 9 to 10, Anthony Vincent Jardine and Company. I know him as one of the owners of the original Pittsburgh winery.
Okay, cool.
But he's a musician too.
He's very talented. We saw him at Fermata not too long ago, and I was blown away. I was really impressed. So I'm really looking forward to that. Typically for all the organizers and founders, it's a very involved, busy day, and we have to intentionally stop and take time out. But by the end of the evening, we have a beer in hand and we're listening to some music, and it's fun. One that's on there that I think is definitely worth pointing out is Firewater Tent Revival.
I'm not familiar.
They are from Florida.
Oh, no
They
kidding.
have played Fermata a couple times. They travel. They're jammy.
Okay.
There's a lot of jammy bands where people could just groove and hang out and
Well, it's called Jambridge.
yeah,
Makes
I
sense,
know. But it's just, I'm just sitting here thinking about 22 and 23, and I'm thinking about some of the photos that Aaron Neinhauser had captured for us. It really embodies the true joy of what it means to be in community with your community. And I'm hearing the things that some people have said to me, like, I saw so-and-so that I haven't seen in 35 years, and I can't wait to do this again every year. And it's truly a gathering for everybody. And even if you're not from Jambridge, it feels very wide and very, very Beaver County, extending into the Pittsburgh element. I don't know. It feels super inclusive. It's a very special feeling to be there, and it's something you definitely don't want to miss. You don't want to be that person that's like, oh, forgot about it. Gotta wait till next year. Because
you're on Facebook and Instagram later that night, and everyone's posting pictures, and you're like, why wasn't I there?
It's truly energizing. It's a refreshing experience, we'll say.
What I remember I can't remember if it was the first Jambridge I went to or the second, but even before I got to the stage to see the music, I got to meet J.R. Mason, the author. She was on the street selling her books. And then I got to try some tasty food. I can't remember what it was. But it's so much more than just music. It is definitely community-minded, and you have all the vendors. It celebrates arts, but it could be books. It could be music. It could be visual arts that you do. So it just showcases the local talent in a very special way.
Yeah, and absolutely. I think it showcases the heart of the community and the grit of the community, and it's very Jambridge.
Yeah. Well, you're the one that came up with the hashtag Jambridge is cool.
Yeah.
I've used that. Yeah. I'm wearing my Jambridge shirt. People can see on Facebook who are watching. I'm wearing my Jambridge Historic District T-shirt. But so you were gone for a couple of years because of that, the streetscape, and then the sidewalks. Now everything looking good. You got the fancy lights, and
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
We even have those little stringy lights hanging over top of the street.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, and we're the borough's gonna put them on our colors for us for the festival, orange and blue.
There you go.
Yeah, and those colors are, if you are on the website or Facebook or Jambridge and you kind of see that color scheme, Mastermind Jaden over here.
That is a pretty blue.
It's gorgeous.
What shade of blue is that? Well, you have two different blues, but it looks like.
I don't know. The inspiration
She has
came
a number
from
in her head, probably.
Steel.
X.
Yeah,
It does look cool.
You.
Yeah, I love that Jambridge, the logo there.
You.
Now, I see it mentions here on your website about volunteers. Are you still looking for volunteers? Are there people out there that can help?
Absolutely. If you are interested in getting involved, we do have a very easy way for you to volunteer. It's at signup.com. You can access it through our website, Facebook account, Instagram. But we have room for about 35, 40 volunteers, and that runs from 12 to, it's all day. Anywhere from merch, the merch table, selling merch, the ID check, which is where people buy their cups and get their wristbands. We have hospitality volunteers. So those are people that would go around and check on artist vendors and brewers to see if anybody needs a drink or a bathroom break or wants us to watch their tent. to clean up. Like there is so many to set up, to tear down. There's like so many opportunities to get involved, and I highly encourage it, just because it's rewarding. I mean, I'm speaking for myself, and Jaden's volunteering a lot of her time too to helping with certain things, and everybody who's on the committee it's all volunteer work, but it's magical, and like to be a part of it is a really beautiful opportunity. Like my kids already, like my daughter is like, I think the first person that signed up. She's like getting her friends to sign up, and she's excited. But we do need volunteers, and it would be great if we could get that all, sorted out.
Website's jambridge.org. And you just said something I never even thought of for a festival. If someone is at a tent for 8 hours, they need to take a break. So someone has to come and spell them for a bit. I never stopped to think about that. But you guys have already thought of that. So
Yeah.
About that.
Hospitality. It's kind of my thing.
Yeah, merchant coffee for sure. I also like here, you on your website, you have a mission statement. Yeah. Jambridge has a mission. What is that mission?
I mean, I think we've covered a little bit of it here, but in it is to, I keep using the word revitalize. I feel like if anybody knows Jambridge, it's been around for a while, there was a time when it had seen better days.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Yeah. And like a lot of steel towns that happened. And it's such a beautiful community. And I think for a long time, a lot of people had a negative opinion on Jambridge. To be fair, people they didn't come there, but they had a negative opinion. And we, about 10, 12 years ago, I think when the Tap House came onto the scene, things just kind of turned a little bit and started changing. And there was a little bit of hope, and there was a little bit of like, wow, things can actually start turning around here, and things can be done here. And little by little over the last 10 years, people, small businesses, entrepreneurs have invested their time and their energy and their money into that community to rebuild it and to get it back on its feet again and to make it a lovely place to live. And Jambridge is a piece of that. It is the art piece. And it's bringing artists to this center and allowing the community to experience that. It is essentially a piece in the life-giving breath that everyone is trying to get back into Jambridge, to just get it rolling and I don't think it'll ever be what it was, but it can't be. We're not going back in time. We're moving forward, and we're just becoming stronger as a community.
I tell people Jambridge has coffee shops. They've got 2 craft breweries. They have 2 bed and breakfasts. They have all kinds of funky stores like Stangwell's Bakery who listens to us, and it's. There's a destination. I mean, like you said, you don't live in Jambridge. There's reasons to drive there, shop there.
Absolutely. Hey, you can hang out there for a whole day and not run out of stuff to do.
Now I want to talk about you. You took a chance as a coffee shop owner. You opened. That's the first time I ever met you. You opened Merchant Coffee, and I'm sure there were people saying, "What are you doing? Opening?" That was a bit of a risk, but how many years later is it now?
It's almost 6. It'll be 6 in September.
How about that?
I know.
What did you see? What was the potential you saw?
I think the you said risk. I think the biggest risk was that COVID happened, and then we still decided to open. But prior to that, I didn't see much of a risk. I saw it as a calling, like something that was a passion that I had to pursue. I always wanted to have a communal space for the community. I wanted to be that hub, that home. And when it seemed a little crazy because I didn't know anything about business. I kind of went in blind, and you learn, you live, you learn. I think what we initially saw was like excitement, and I did not hear, at least on my end, or see too many people who were against it or thinking that it wasn't a good idea. And I think that might have had something to do with how everybody was like itching to get out of their house at that point, because we opened in September of 2020. Yeah. And people were like, thank you, I need somewhere to go, that's not my house. So that kind of worked to our advantage a little bit at the time, even though we were at 25% capacity. Like, it still was, I think, a catalyst in helping us to like blossom. And it's been my goal to just stay consistent in focusing on our customers, our guests, our community, and creating a space where people have a third space. And obviously, we focus on, consistency and excellence with our product and our coffee, using Commonplace Coffee, and the way we, train our staff. I mean, Jade knows, she was a part of the staff.
It's a great experience.
And right now we are looking for employees. We're looking for a kitchen employee. We're looking for baristas. So you can always go to Merchant Coffee and apply. I'm very grateful, as difficult as it can be sometimes, and as tiring and as wearing and exhausting as being an entrepreneur is at times. I am so blown away and so grateful by the feedback that I get, the reviews, the words that people speak to me about what Merchant Coffee has been for the community and how grateful people are to have it. And that's literally why it's there. Like, it's beautiful. And it's just a small piece in a greater picture, because we have so many beautiful small businesses in town that are doing the same thing.
Well, it helps you pour a great cup of coffee.
Thanks.
I'm a fan of the flatbreads too. I'll
Yeah, you could, well, they're cauliflower crust. You can eat like a whole one.
There you go.
You feel great.
All right, we got Noah Haswell sitting here now. He's going to give you the news headlines.
Thanks, Scott. And if you don't know already, folks, Scott really likes coffee. Anyway,
Guilty as charged.
Our top headlines for news at the top of the hour include the passing of country music legend Dolly Parton yesterday, as she dies from cancer at the age of 80. Joshua Curtaccio becomes the new chief of the Brighton Township Police Department. Some blood drives are coming up in Beaver County, so blood and platelets can be donated to those that need them. And Allegheny Health Network receives statewide recognition for its efforts to support and raise awareness about eye, organ, and tissue donation as the top-performing health system in Western Pennsylvania for HAP's 2026 Donate Life Pennsylvania Hospital Challenge. Our weather forecast today calls for partly sunny skies with a high near 80. Tonight will be partly cloudy skies with a low of around 63. Tomorrow we'll have a chance of showers and thunderstorms, otherwise partly sunny skies with a high near 82. And on Friday, it will be mostly sunny skies with a high near 80. On this Wednesday, August 26th of 2026, at 33 minutes after 8, we've got a temperature of 65 degrees with fair skies out there currently in Beaver County. Those stories and more are coming up at 9 o'clock. And that's News Headlines. I'm Noah Haswell on 99.3 FM, AM 1230 WBVP, 95.7 FM, and 1460 AM WMBA. Also streaming live around the world at beavercountyradio.com.
3 quick sports items. The Pittsburgh Pirates won a thriller yesterday, 1-0 with a ninth-inning home run. Here's Greg Brown with the details.
O'Neal Cruz homered with 2 outs in the top of the ninth inning to break a scoreless tie, and the Pirates beat the Padres 1-0 in San Diego on Tuesday night. For Cruz, it was his 17th home run of the year. It was the first given up by closer Mason Miller. In fact, the first he's allowed in over a year, August 5th of 2025, the last time he had allowed a home run. In the bottom of the ninth inning, Mason Montgomery got the first 2 outs. He walked Ty France, who would steal second, but he struck out Jackson Merrill, and he earned his 6th save of the season. Paul Skeens, one of his best starts of the year for the Pirates, went 6 innings of 3-hit shutout baseball. Camilo Doval pitched a scoreless 7th. Gregory Soto, a 1-2-3-8. O'Neal Cruz's 17th home run of the year, a line drive homer over the right field wall, was the game winner. 1-0 Pittsburgh over the Padres. Greg Brown on your home for Pirates baseball.
Steelers close out their preseason tomorrow night, a 7 p.m. game against the Buffalo Bills. There'll be a chance to see that new stadium, the new Highmark Stadium in Buffalo. And in racing, there's a big race this weekend at Daytona. To get you excited, here is your 2-minute NASCAR Hot Pass.
Drivers look to the unknowns of Daytona. I'm Kyle Rickey. That story next on NASCAR Hot Pass.
Chevy is called the heartbeat of America for a reason, and Silverado keeps its rhythm. You feel it in the TurboMax engine with best-in-class torque, an available Z71 off-road package that keeps you rolling when the road turns rough, and the most functional truck bed with best-in-class cargo space. They're trucks that work as hard as you do, so you can do more of what you love without missing a beat. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. Based on latest competitive information, excludes other GM vehicles.
Down here, Ryan Blaney gets 4 tires. Sunoco Racing Fuel.
From fueling NASCAR champions on the track for over 20 years to innovating 94 octane, the highest octane on the market. Performance is what Sunoco does.
Sunoco cans injected into the car. Bubble wall is down and away.
All Sunoco fuel at the pump meets the same top-tier standards as the fuel used in NASCAR. From the track to your tank. Sunoco, the official fuel of NASCAR.
Last month, NASCAR officials announced numerous rule changes to the aerodynamic package to the NASCAR Cup Series cars for this Saturday night's Coke Zero Sugar 400 at Daytona International Speedway, including a shorter spoiler and a slight reduction in horsepower. Team Penske driver Joey Logano says the race could look like a Daytona event from 2 decades ago, before the track's most recent repave.
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious to see how much handling comes into play. I'm assuming it's going to look more like the old Daytona years ago before they repaved it.
The first on-track activity for the Cup cars will be qualifying on Friday, as there is no practice at super speedway races. I'm Kyle Rickey. This is NASCAR Hot Pass on the Motor Racing Network.
Put freedom in your future. Freedom United Federal Credit Union in Rochester.
If you own a company or a small business, you might have considered advertising on radio. It's smart because radio is still the most far-reaching media outlet today. WBVP and WMBA can get you results. Get more information at beavercountyradio.com.
Got kids? Too much to do? No time to cook? Download the McDonald's app today and get dinner delivered straight to your door from DoorDash. McDonald's makes it easy for you and your family. Download the app today and get exclusive deals and rewards. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
Coming to you from the Friday Transportation Group studio, Scott Tatey here, joined in studio by Jaden Goulash and Kim Fabrizio, talking about Jambridge, the big Jambridge Music and Community Festival taking place September 19th. And I got my calendar marked. There's a big circle around September 19th.
Me too.
Awesome.
Got to be there for that.
You have to be there. This is an event that I'm not even kidding, you don't want to miss it, because it's going to be a whole nother year until we have it again.
And you can't put on an event like this without help from some sponsors, some organizers. I know there's been long meetings, and who are some of the people we need to give a shout out to? So I mentioned before, this is a festival for the community, by the community. And I just want to say that Jambridge and it's beyond that. Our sponsors are from Western Pennsylvania, but Jambridge small businesses are showing up and contributing to putting this festival on. So like I mentioned before, 1201 Ventures, Fermata Brewing, Bridgetown Tap House, Merchant Coffee, we're the founding sponsors. But we have businesses like Avelli Corporation. So I'm going to just kind of go from our bigger sponsors down through them. That's the first sign I see when I drive into Beaver County, the sign for Avelli right there off Route 65.
They are gracious donors to this festival. They're a stage sponsor. And honestly, if you want to know who's sponsoring, jambridge.org, it's on the homepage. Every sponsor has a link to their dedicated website, so you can go check them out. You can support them, give them the love back. But we have Avelli Corporation, Stateside, Vodka, Big Spring Spirits, Genesis Collective, MDM Surveyors and Engineers, State Rep Rob Matzy, Permanent Record Distillery, which is owned by Town Hall Commons. We have Black Dog Wood-Fired Pizza, Fly Space. There are sound production and our stage production people. They do an in-kind donation to us as well, with helping us with the stages. Visit Beaver County. Those are some of our stage sponsors. And then we have Aspiotis Masonry, O'Shea Electric, Tim Cassidy Construction, Ironwright Barbershop, Aaron Neinhauser, Electric Motorsports, which is a newer business that just gotta check them out. It's a Jambridge-based business. They're doing e-bikes and cool stuff like that. Halkowski Insurance, Molly K. Patterson and Jessica Madden Briggs, Ambridge Wholesale Tire, Mike-ish, Brown Dog Signs. These are all local people. Precision Laser, VP Industrial, Idea Mill. Local people who were saying, yes, I want to be a part of this, and I want to see this happen for the community too. So like truly, and this is something, if it is something you're interested in for 2027, all the information I have made this website. I think I didn't miss a thing.
It's pretty good.
I have tried to make it as like user friendly as possible, but if there's any information you're looking for on sponsorship for next year, artist vendor, you want to be a part of it next year, there's a way for you to sign up to be a part of that.
I like how even a lot of the vendors, they're from beyond Jambridge as well. You got Pappy's Handcrafted Candles from New Brighton. You got Marlon Gist Art from Aliquippa. You got Intentionally Blankenship. So you got the record store, Inner Groove Records from Monaca. So
Beaver County.
Right. The whole list is there at jambridge.org. So one more time, we got to hammer home everything people need to know. It's September 19th, free admission.
The day's free, but if you are coming, just be prepared, because some people were very surprised by this in 23. If you're drinking, if you're going to be hanging out in the beer area drinking, you have to buy a cup, and you have to get your ID checked and get a wristband. It's $5.
It's from Mata Brewing and some other great breweries and Alder Genius. So you're getting some really tasty beverages.
And there'll be other stuff there too, like gluten-free stuff, and there's cider and spirit-based drinks. So.
Yeah. And it's right there in the 900 block. Is that the 900? Yeah, 900 block emergency. I found parking was pretty easy too. There's on-street parking. You have that. Is you allowed to use that church parking lot? A lot of people. Well, that's where the festival is, I guess. That's
the festival. But around Jambridge, like in 23, we had some designated parking lots, and we put a parking map on the website. Okay. One of the locations was down on 8th and Park, really close to walk to. But there's park.
It's one of those deals you don't need a shuttle bus. You can just walk 2 blocks.
On 11th Street Park,
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And it is a great lineup of music. We got to mention these bands one more time, starting with the Chomps going on first at noon. I'm not familiar with them.
They're Pittsburgh-based. They're really cool. One of the band members works for Arsenal Cider, and he delivers our cider a lot, and that's how we got to know he was in a band, and he's played it for Motto. They're cool.
Mean Blue Planets, local band, great. They call themselves Cosmic Soul or something like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Andre, if you're out there listening, big fan. Terrapin Station, doing a little Grateful Dead, 2 p.m. Neon Bridges, I've been seeing that name more and more.
I have not heard their music yet.
Paging Dr. Moon at 4 o'clock. They played some Beaver County shows. You're gushing about the Firewater Tent Revival. You said I got to park myself there at 5 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
Rust Valley Revival, Beaver County band, everyone's talking about. They are getting hard in demand. They just did a New Year's Eve show, I remember, in one of the casinos or something like that. Their stature really on the rise. Sunny Days and the Weathermen. I like the name.
I do too.
The Low Kings give you some Irish kind of beats, but sort of punk rock. And 9 o'clock, Anthony Vincent Jardine and Company. That's all kinds of music, all there, live, local. That's what makes Jambridge so special, September 19th.
Scott, do I have 1 second for a plug?
You sure do.
All right. So since Jaden's here with me today,
yes,
she is an amazing creative artist, and she's an amazing human being. And if you are in Jambridge and you are driving down Merchant Street, towards the higher blocks, so you get off 11th and turn left, Iron Right Barbershop is getting a mural painted on the side of their building. This beautiful woman right here designed that logo. So if you see that, she designed it, and she's been doing the graphic design for Jambridge. And if anybody out there, are you looking for, you want some work?
Absolutely. Always.
How do they get a hold of you, Jaden? How do they get a hold of you?
I have a business card.
Okay.
Do you have a website?
I have an Instagram. The website's not up yet.
Okay.
Well, you'll be roaming around in Jambridge, I'm sure. You'll be easy to spot.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll have a booth. Come say hi.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. She's gonna have a booth with some T-shirts and some stickers and.
Well, what's the mural look like? I haven't seen it yet.
It's a play on the Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada. So it says, "Welcome to fabulous Iron Right Barbershop."
I love that idea. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
it's
super cool.
Really cool.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
It's a gorgeous mural. It's just being painted. They just started yesterday, I think.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that.
So I just wanted to give her a little.
Oh yeah, heck yeah. Well, that's what makes Jambridge and Jambridge so special. That community-minded spirit we're talking about, and the very artistic community as well. So all right, you got us all excited for Jambridge. Appreciate you coming
Super excited. Oh, one more thing on artists.
Oh, yeah, please.
So because this is an artist-based festival with musicians and artisans and stuff like that, there is a studio being built, and a lot of people are asking, what's being built on top of Merchant Coffee? People are like, what is it? Because there's been a lot of construction. There's an elevator on the side of the building now. And Pindeck Studios is the name of it. But there is an art, I believe there's 9 docks up there for artists. So it's an open art gallery studio for resident artists to have up there to be doing their art. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I know that there's space. If there are any local artists in Beaver County looking for a little art studio, Pindeck Studios, that's the way to get in touch. Jim Joseph he's our building owner, but he built that all out, and that's his business. And he's also helping to really pave a way for the art community to start growing and thriving within Jambridge by putting that up there. So if you're wondering what's going on, that's going on, and that's available to start renting out, I believe, monthly if you're looking for a place.
Now, that's been in the works. I can remember being with you at the Jambridge like 3 years ago. You were pointing up at that second story, and you were talking about that was the vision. So, wow,
yeah,
way cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Things happen in Jambridge. That's why we have the hashtag Jambridge is cool.
That's right.
All right, we'll see you at Jambridge, folks. You got to get there. Great music, great food, beverages, great art. Jaden as well. September 19th. See you in the 900 block of Merchant Street. Thanks, ladies.
Thank you, Scott.
Fun.
Appreciate you.
Take care.